Alright, this is the HTC Evo 4G. I've actually taken it apart for you guys to kind of take a look at it. This is what this beast looks like. It's a nice 4.3-inch screen, and this is how it looks in the back without the battery. Nice and red. They actually did a really cool thing and made the inside red. When the case is on, you don't see any of that red, so I don't really know exactly why they did it this way, but they did, and it kind of looks kind of cool, almost like a work of art. Then you got here is the battery. It's actually a pretty big battery, pretty large, and it lasts quite a while. And then you got the back cover, which is this really skinny, plasticky, cover, but it actually is very strong. And when you put it on the phone, it's not like the Palm Pre that feels like it's a piece of junk. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put the battery in. Actually, before I put the battery in, I'm going to show you it's got a micro SD card in there. So if you can kind of see, right there it's got 8 gigs micro SD, and you can go ahead and upgrade that if you like. If you had cash, I guess, and you wanted to purchase a new one. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put the battery in. Battery goes in beautifully, and what's interesting is that there's really nothing that holds this in, no button or anything. It's all clips, so you kind of just set it and it clips in, so that kind of feels a little funny, and I'm guessing that if you pull it out and out and in again a bunch of times, it's going to break the clips. Other than that, it's actually pretty nice. And if you look, there's like a small tab there. That's where you kind of pull your fingernail and crack it open. Now to look at the phone itself, it's a massive 4.3 screen, like I just mentioned. It's got a couple buttons. It's got the power button right here, as you can probably see. I'm not 100% sure if you can see it. The power button's right here. That's it for the buttons on the top. Then on the side here, you got a volume rocker, up and down for the volume, obviously. No buttons on this side. On the bottom, well, you do have 2 slots. One of them is for the USB. It's a micro USB for charging, and the other one is this really cool HDMI input to plug into your TV and go ahead and watch HD movies. Up here, you'll see the headset for the earpiece. Down here, don't know if you can see. My camera's actually not focusing right, but right here you can see the microphone for speaking into the system. Up here you see the headset input, or the jack. Here you get an 8 megapixel camera. You kind of can see the red around the lens, which is real nice. Then you got a 2 LED flash. I mean, this thing lights up the room when it goes on. You got the nice HTC chromed out logo, Sprint 4G. And here you have a really cool thing, very different. I've never seen this on a phone before. It's a kickstand. So if you pull it out, it's really nice and red in there. But that's what the kickstand looks like. Then you can actually set the phone down like that and kind of watch, a movie and kind of sit down and do your breakfast or eat whatever you want to do. But it's really nice to kind of set that. And it would look kind of funny if it was a small screen, but this thing is a behemoth of a screen. So that's pretty much it. It looks a beautiful phone. It's really not that big. I mean, it's huge, but it's not overly, big where you couldn't really handle the phone. It's nice feel. You can just kind of grab it with your hands, and yeah, it's an awesome phone. HTC Evo 4G. Peace.